What drives nurses crazy? A couple things. One, if someone steals our pen, that drives us insane. When things are going too slowly, that drives us crazy. We like to work quickly and efficiently, and when someone is taking forever to maybe give us orders during a code, or pharmacy's taking 3 hours to send us the potassium, that drives us crazy. Number 3, when things have to be done over again. You charted a whole assessment and then the computer crashes or the system goes down and you lost everything you just did. Or when the doctor comes by, opens up a whole wound, and then you have to like redress it, make it all nice. Great, you did the dressing change for the shift. Awesome. Then he comes back with interns and he wants to show the wound to... No. Unless you're gonna redress it, come back tomorrow. But the number one thing that drives nurses crazy is the ungrateful patient. The patient that doesn't care that we are human and that we haven't peed in 8 hours or had anything to eat our entire shift. They just want what they want. If there is one thing you could do while you are a patient or you are a family member in the hospital, is just show gratefulness. Nursing is a really tough job. It's a really demanding job. And if we get a chance to eat and drink and chart what we did, that is a good shift. That is not normal. I had a nurse text me just last week and he said, he's a new nurse, a new grad, and he said the manager was doing rounds and the patient and the family member told the manager some things that were not true. Like the nurse didn't come in for 3 hours. They didn't bathe him or change him the whole shift. Like some things that were just blatant lies. And the manager, of course, had to address it and go straight to the nurse. Is this true? What happened here? And the nurse felt very attacked and felt like, how could this happen? And I let him know it's going to happen again. It's probably going to happen a lot. And you just need to learn how to deal with it. And this is how you deal with it. You, as a nurse, need to be Oscar-winning actor or actress. You need to give customer service back while maintaining dignity and respect of, sure, or you can do it with a smile. Always do it with a smile. I had a patient who claimed I had not been in there for 5 hours and I had not given him his pain medicine, and there was something else, but those were the two main things that I definitely had evidence for. So when the patient satisfaction HCAHPS lady came around and did her little survey, this patient told the surveyor this information and she was horrified. So she called me in right away and I said, oh, well, Mr. Smith, we'll just make up a name. Mr. Smith, that's an absolute lie, and I'm gonna prove it to you. You see here, this is the sheet we signed for hourly rounding, and I was in here at this time, and I was in here at this time. Actually, we have locators, and I can prove to you I have been in this room at least every 45 minutes to come and see you and check on you and have a conversation. I did treat your pain at 3:03, and I actually have the pain medicine scanned in the computer, charted, and our HCAHPS boxers are clear so you can see your little dilaudid glass vial there. So I'm sorry, but that is not true. It was so empowering because I really worked hard that day to give great nursing care. Even though this patient did not acknowledge it and actually did the opposite, I still maintained my dignity. And sometimes you just have to be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you're going to work with amazing people, and those people will be your support system when the job gets hard. Sometimes when you don't work with your great support system, you have to be your own support system and say, you know what? I tried my best with the time and the resources that I had. And that's what you have to do. At the end of the day, it's up to you. It's what you take home. And if you know in your head and your heart that you did try, you didn't hide in the break room, you weren't slacking off, you weren't taking shortcuts, You know that you did your best. Go home with a clear conscience and a smile because you are a good nurse. If you are always finding places that you are falling short as a nurse, that is awesome, because there is no perfect nurse out there. There's no perfect floor. There's no perfect assignment ever. It doesn't exist. I hope you find these videos helpful. I have lots of videos on nursing, how to stay confident in a code, how to give great report, that kind of thing. I also have a nursing blog if you want to check that out. I will put links to all these other videos and my nursing blog down in the description of this video. If you have any questions or any comments or any stories, please share them in the comments below. Make sure to maintain all HIPAA stuff, all the HIPAA laws and everything. Don't put any names or pictures. But yeah, if you want to share your experience, please put them in the comments. I love to hear nursing stories and discuss them and crazy patients and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time on my YouTube channel. Bye. Have a good shift.